Hello, everyone, and welcome to pronunciation class again for this week. Today, we're featuring a sentence by Theodore Roosevelt, who was a great American president. The sentence is, "Do what you can with what you have where you are." So it's really a sentence about acceptance, accepting where you are and what you have and what you can do. We always want more. Oh, if I had more, I can do this. But really, the only time we can act is now. Everything else is a dream. So do what you can with what you have where you are. Let's look at the marked up sentence now. As usual, we will start with rhythm, which is made from stressed syllables, which keep a steady rhythm frame. So we're tapping the stressed syllables. Otherwise, some words are easy to pronounce, some are more difficult to pronounce. So you might kind of move around. Oh, I can say this word is difficult. Blah, blah, blah. But natural English is a flow, a rhythmic flow of phrasing and melody. So we're going to tap the stressed syllables, and you can see the lines over the sentence. Those are for the phrases. A phrase is made of words that go together and have a meaning on their own. And in a longer sentence like this, there are three phrases. So instead of just we have a phrase, then we have another phrase, and then we have another phrase, just like I said now. That was one sentence. We have a phrase, then we have another phrase, and then we have another phrase. And you can hear how I made a little melody shape of each of those phrases. This is an important part of English. So I'm going to tap the stressed syllables, which are in lavender, and listen how the phrases work. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Again, do what you can with what you have where you are. So we hear each phrase separately, and then we put them together for the total meaning of the whole sentence. So the next thing we want to look at are the vowels. It's the stressed vowels that make the stressed syllables, but we also make the vowels smaller in order to create this kind of rhythm that we have. And so we're tapping the stressed vowels, and those are the ones that do need to be fully pronounced. So starting with do, ooh, do, ooh, ooh. Then we have what, that is a middle central vowel, neutral. You can see I'm not doing anything with my mouth and my lips. What. And the target word is always gum. If you say the word gum, what, it's pretty easy to find that vowel because it's in the middle of the tongue, dropping down. Then we have can. Again, we're doing the red ones because they're fully pronounced. That is a front open vowel. Lips are spread. Tongue is in the front position. Ah. We always learn this starting with E, which is a closed front vowel. E. Feel the tongue touching the bottom front teeth. Spread the lips. Notice the top lip is straight. E. And when I open, I keep it straight. E-ah. Keep the tongue in front. Don't let it pull back. Yeah, can. Then the next one we have what. That's gum again, the same what as before, what. Then we have have, same one, front open vowels. Have, yeah, have. It's more like a square. If I just open naturally, it's kind of like a circle. That would be for the middle open vowel, ah. This is the front open vowel, which means the tongue is in that front position, pressing against the teeth. Lips are spread. We open up and keep that straight. Keep that energy here. Yeah, have. Then we have where. Eh. That's middle front vowel. Where, when, where. And the last one, are. That starts with which is that middle open vowel. Very relaxed, and you can see it. The top lip is curved. R, and then R at the end. All right, looking at the consonants. Do, duh, do. That's tongue tucking up here. Voiced, tongue touching here. Duh, do. Then we have W. What? W is the lips. It's a glide consonant. What? Then T, we're touching here. What? Then Y. Y is the other glide consonant. There's only two. Tongue comes up high and it glides against here. Yeah, you. Then we have K. It's written as C in the alphabet, but the sound is k. So in IPA, it's written as K because C has two pronunciations. ABC already, right? That's different from k. Can. K. Back of the tongue comes up. We stop the breath and release it. K. Can. Then we have N, which is a nasal consonant. Nose is open. N is touching here. N. Can. Na. Then W again. With. TH. Unvoiced in this case. Tongue is touching here. Close enough to let the breath come through and make that sound of friction. With. Then W again. What? T. Then Y again. Yeah. U. Then H. H is friction in the vocal cords. We're not touching, but the vocal cords make a little space, so when you push breath through, it makes that sound. Have. Then V is a voiced fricative consonant, top teeth on the bottom lip. Voiced, let it vibrate. Have. Then we have W again. Where. R, tongue is pulled back and up this way. Not making R this way, making it this way. Ra. Where. Then Y again, U, and R. Let's talk about connection for a moment. Connection, of course, means keep your words connected. Keep your voice flowing. Do what you can. So you can see the red line between the T and the Y. That's called a T stop. When a word or syllable ends in T followed by a consonant, we do not release it. Normally, T is called a stop-release consonant because we stop the breath and we release it. In this case, when T is at the end of a syllable or word followed by a consonant, we don't go what to you, we make a T stop. What you. We stop and release. Do what you can. You can hear that stop, right? Do what you can. With what you have. Same T again. What you. So anytime you have T at the end of a syllable or a word, followed by a consonant, like what day? What could you tell me? What feeling do you have? What feeling? We never release it. What? So second line, with what you have, where you are. So the last connection thing is between the U and the R. You could break. Some people might go where you are and break, but we want to connect those. So the W technique, if you have a word that ends with oo, o, or ow, notice the shape of my lips when I say you, go, how. They're curling over together. That is the position for W. If I go you, go, how, that's a W, right? So W is a glide consonant. So we can go into that W shape and open up to the next vowel without breaking. You are. Where you are. So we don't hear W, we just hear the vowels smoothly connected. Where you are. Who you are. How are you? All of those. Those are the two connection techniques in this sentence. T-stop and the W connection technique. So let's practice. I will say the sentence, repeat after me, and then we'll do it again. If you tap, that could be helpful. After me, do what you can with what you have where you are. One more time. Do what you can with what you have where you are. Great. If you watch the video, you can take more time with all of the instructions that I've given you. If you'd like to learn more in detail about all these techniques, come join my membership. And after this video is over, I will be working with the students here. And if you want to join us, just go to the website and there's lots of information there. So thanks a lot, and I will be here next week. Hope to see you. Take care.